keeps closing my windows.
No, we've got major interference electronically.
I know. Hello, everybody. It's Genesee and Julie, and we're so excited to have you here tonight. We're broadcasting live for you to just bring you some content and information about Girl Power Yoga and what this after-school program has and holds, and kind of what the curriculum map is for the, I believe it's an 8-week program. Is that correct, this first session, Julie? Is it 8 or 9 weeks?
No, this first session's 8 weeks.
8 weeks. Okay, so we're going to just kind of give a course overview, but we wanted to start and introduce ourselves so you know just a little bit about us, the instructors of this first Girl Power Yoga for 3rd to 5th grade. So my name's Genesee Roy, and I've been in the health and wellness industry here in Ohio, here in Aurora, for the past 12 years, running, directing a spa and wellness center. And before that, I did nationally and actually worldwide. I was director of education and taught spas and wellness centers all over the world, and did training programs and planned and helped a lot of those spas with their curriculum. So it is my passion, it is my complete passion in this specific moment in time to bring empowering messages to the young girls out there. I feel like through not only yoga and body, mind connection, we can really just start to empower these girls to be not only their authentic self, but to really blossom into these really powerful women that in our belief system can really take ownership of a lot of the amazing, great things that this world has to offer. So I'm going to pass it to Julie.
So I'm Julie Gable. As well, I live here in Aurora, Ohio, which is why we've decided to focus our launching of this program here with all the families that we know and love in this school system. My background, I come actually from a business background originally. From that, I went into getting my teacher training certification. Genesee and I are both ERYTs, certified through Yoga Alliance. We're also continuing education providers. Genesee and I came together. I work with adults, but I focused a lot over the past several years with kids. I've done summer camps. I have worked with Girl Scout troops. I've done parties. I've done, I've been working the past couple years with locally the Pond Ice Rink, where we're doing off-ice conditioning for the figure skaters and hockey players. So those are all different age ranges as well. So I've spent a lot of time. I've also been certified in kids yoga. And it's just something that I wish that I had available to me at that age. And coming together, we're hoping to start them out young with these concepts and giving them ways to wrap their head around life and move forward as young, empowered little people, and then into, wonderful adults.
Taller, more empowered adults.
Taller, more, yeah.
So I'll go over just a little bit about our expectations, although as Julie would sit here she's already laughing. As Julie would sit here laughing, you can have no expectations when teaching kids. So we do have a very structured curriculum on our end, because we do have very specific stages of development that we're looking to achieve, not only with body awareness through the physical yoga practices and postures, but also through breath awareness, and then connecting that all kind of into this mind state or this mental state. And so through the program, our real goal here is to take each week and bring through an aspect that in classic kind of psychological terms, would be helping these young girls cultivate a healthy, not only image of through yoga practices and then fun, creative activities and talking when talking is right. We really just stream through week one all of these amazing concepts that kind of support the family and how we are nurtured, but also are a part of a larger unit that supports us. And then we talk about the things that can make our foundation not so strong. And in this first week, those topics become things like what happens when we get nervous and we don't feel supported in our foundation, and what happens when we take on lazy attitudes, right, which pull us back from really being connected to those things that are in our foundation or that are supporting us. And then we talk about how we can gain comfort in not only that family situation and who we are and how we are in that family, but then how we translate that into the next levels of each week that we compound through here. So every week we are bringing really high level empowerment concepts to these girls, and again, through all of the amazing experience that Julie has, and we'll be putting out some videos because Julie is just brilliant with working with young kids and being able to seamlessly, she's got the biggest bag of tricks in the world to seamlessly, and we'll be post.
You have a big bag of tricks.
She's Mary Poppins of yoga. Seriously. So, and with this parent forum, right? So this is a parent forum that will be bringing you a lot of these concepts that we're discovering that are working well in getting these empowerment messages home. So that's just week one, right? And so we start with this foundational concept of week one, and then we move into friends, right? Our relationships, the friendships that we make, these one-on-one connections. And as a parent, you see this, how your kids sometimes can be affected by their relationships. When something happens externally, they get affected, and it sometimes can dampen their mood, right? And so then we start to broaden into the bigger picture of relationships and how, peer pressure comes into play, and then also how we can start to try and control our friends through the different actions or reactions that we have in life. And so we do this every single week. We compound these concepts one on top of the next. And it's a really beautiful system that just really helps these girls start to see the bigger picture of what they're a part of. And I'll hand it over to Julie because I'm sure she's chomping at the bit to say some things about this. But our goal here is to create a collective. One of the things that we find with not only this age group, but every other age group that we're going to be working with, middle school and high school, is that these females in general are so tapped into not only their physical body but their emotional body, right? And when we get triggered by things emotionally, as any adult out there who's listening knows, sometimes we get pulled into this internal world that really makes us isolate, and we start to get into our mental field that then gets us to see things from a very kind of singular, isolated way. And I think the beauty of coming to Aurora School Systems with this program, this powerful empowerment program, is that we can show these girls that everybody's experiencing these same things, and we have very tried and true concepts that we're bringing in each week that are going to keep it simple but fun and connected, and they're going to get to do this in a really supported group that's just going to I think fuel the ability for them to see clearly this kind of bigger picture that they're a part of. So that is our truest goal. And sorry, Julie, I said 5 minutes ago I'd hand it over. It's yours.
No, not at all. I love listening to you talk about it. I really do. I mean, the only thing that I would add to that, and I think because every time I talk to somebody about what we're doing, I get so excited because, I mean, this is just not your typical after-school yoga program or even after-school program at all. We are planning on, especially with these 3rd through 5th graders, We plan on engaging a lot with the parents, making this a personal experience. We've developed for each week. We don't have a set plan for the day. We have our overall message and that we're trying to get across. But I've taught kids so much. Every single group of kids that you get in are going to be different. So we have every trick up our sleeve to pull out in order to engage them, make them feel comfortable. So we can start building them and preparing them with this girl power yoga to then move to the middle school and high school programs. And I just want to briefly touch, because this is what excites me so much. We have the middle school and high school programs and all of the contact hours during the after school programs. We also plan on doing some summer intensives. These hours will actually count towards an actual yoga teacher certification. We are an RYS 200 yoga school. So these girls can end up graduating high school with their RYT 200 Yoga Alliance certification, which to me is just so exciting. It gives them a tool when they go to college or when they graduate high school for a way to earn some extra money, besides it being just a phenomenal life skill. You feel healthy, you feel great. I feel like I don't have to sell many people on the benefits of yoga. I think a lot of times when I talk to people, they wish that they'd been doing it earlier in life, and I love that we can, start doing that. It's exciting. Genesee, if you don't mind, because I know we had a couple questions that I wanted to make sure, because I know we don't want to keep this too long. We did have a couple questions that is probably on a lot of people's minds. One of them was, are we offering it to the younger girls? Because currently the youngest age group is 3rd through 5th grade. Basically, we would love to. We are looking for more teachers. So with our RYS 200 school program, we can have existing RYTs go through our program and get trained in our course and begin teaching right away. If you are not an RYT 200 Yoga Alliance certified teacher, you can also go through our program and become certified. And then you can start teaching the program. We would love to take this to the younger grades. Right now, Genesee and I, since we're just now launching this, are trying to spread ourselves to as many age groups as we can. But we're definitely looking for some more teachers. We would love to expand to other school systems. But again, we're starting here at home and, starting here in Aurora, Ohio. The other question that was asked, are we going to include boys? Okay, for those who don't know us, we only have boys. Okay, so there's our younger bracket with 2nd grade. We've got our late. We get it. We want the program for our boys, and we know how beneficial it would be for the boys. Again, right now we're in collaboration on working a different type of program. I've worked with young boys and girls, and it's in our opinion that they would be two very different types of classes. There's different energy to the classes. They tend to, when they're mixed, we find that there are some more insecurities, or we're just trying to create this more comfortable and safe and secure environment where they can just be themselves. So this is something that we will be collaborating on bringing forward in the future, but we had to have a starting point. So right now we're focusing on the girls, but of course we will not forget about boys at some point. Don't worry.
But we will have these parent forums where we will be talking about every tip and technique that we are bringing to the Girl Power Yoga program and the other through middle school and high school. So parents of all different sex children can come in and learn and take these tips and tricks home and implement some of those. Just to continue kind of either the learning at home or to start the learning. So follow this if it's something that interests you. These are just the kind of beginning, welcome, introductory videos, but the follow-up videos will all be basically bringing to you the content in this manner, so you can do it all yourself at home as well. Anything else, Julie?
Yeah, I think I would just add that this is almost a co-creation of a program. So whatever your needs as a parent are, we're basing a lot of our things off of our experience doing this and our kids and interactions, but we want to provide the best program possible for your kids. So like Genesee said, we will be doing these interactive forums. Please feel free to message us, whether it be on our Facebook page, R2C Yoga, or you can email us at r2cyoga@gmail.com. We have our website, which is very informative, r2cyoga.com. Anything else, Jen?
No, I think that's good. So just follow the channels, either subscribe here or follow us on Facebook, and you can stay up to date with all this content. And that's about it. Until next time. Thanks, everybody.